like to thank you very much for attending this press meeting on low-carbon hydrogen utilization trial project in the Keihan coastal area. And this project is a coordinated effort of private companies and local government willing to address the challenge of industrial use of fuel cell systems and also the environmental challenge concerning the use of hydrogen. And it is supported by the Ministry of the Environment. We are addressing the shared objective of realizing a low-carbon hydrogen-based society. And by the end of the project in 2018, we determined to deliver the maximum possible results. And the project consists of building an end-to-end hydrogen supply chain to produce hydrogen using CO2-free electricity generated by wind power and store and transport it to the end user where the power is utilized. To start with the question of where do we get the CO2-free electricity from? Well, the answer is that we use power generated by Hammerwind, the Yokohama wind power plant. Hammerwind, as you can see it from this hotel, is a rather rare urban facility, and use of the electricity it produces allows literally local consumption of locally produced renewable energy.
Hammerwind produces CO2-free power, and having the water electrolysis, the hydrogen is produced. And the power to operate this system, we also use Hammerwind generating power. Therefore, this is a system of CO2-free hydrogen production. The key point of this device is that it requires no great power for operation, and responding to the fluctuating power in a flexible manner, hydrogen can be produced. Hammerwind's power is fluctuating, but the system has to be stably operating. Therefore, storage battery system was adopted.
Also, the power storage system is designed in an environmentally friendly manner, as it uses used batteries from 180 Prius hybrid cars after receiving proper maintenance. To transport hydrogen, hydrogen fueling trucks for fuel cell forklifts are introduced for the first time in Japan. In consideration of the conditions of use that are specific to forklifts, we introduced the idea of the fueling trucks visiting the user sites, and for that purpose, introduced the use of small hydrogen fueling trucks that can drive through narrow premises. To use hydrogen, it was decided to use cells from Mirai, Toyota's fuel cell car, and the fuel cell forklift, which was unveiled last month, the first practical model in Japan to use. And this particular forklift emits absolutely no exhausts, emits no CO2, and therefore is expected to find broad use, such as for indoors and for delivery of food. I'd like to invite all of the participants to say short words and short comments. In the trial project, the private sector and the administrations are working as one team, and we are indeed taking initiative to realize the vision that is indicated in the roadmap. And our prefecture served as a secretariat for the project, and to realize a smooth implementation of the project, we are coordinating activities with the cities of Yokohama and Kawasaki, so we will be fully playing the role expected of the government administration. I hope that it's not limited to Yokohama, but to contribute to activation of the Keihan industrial area in general, and also we can hope that this project will serve as a model case which will contribute to the realization of the hydrogen society throughout Japan. So we are very active in engaging in the low carbon hydrogen utilization project.
To be operated in this area, so having a coordination with the Kanagawa Prefecture and Yokohama City, we would like to also make contribution to the realization of hydrogen society, hydrogen-based society. So we'd like to make efforts and would like to have your support. This time in the trial project, the wind power, renewable energy is utilized for the generation of hydrogen. As a participating member, we would like to cooperate with those municipalities as well as Toyota Motors, so that we will be able to facilitate and successfully conduct this demonstration project.
When the windmill is not working, stored hydrogen will be supplyable. This kind of system for Toshiba is for the first time they're engaged in this kind of system, and we like to learn from this experience, and utilizing the expertise that we learn from here, we hope to play a part in the contribution in the realization of the low carbon hydrogen society in the future.
the renewable energy generated, the low carbon hydrogen. That's of course good for the global environment, but also for the sake of establishing a society where locally produced objects are locally consumed. I think that's also very important and having a big potential to transform a future Japanese society. So having this demonstrations as a quite meaningful opportunity, we'll be able to make the maximum efforts.
ではこちらすみませんお願いします。はいお願いします。